relationship with Puffy? Like,
how was my relationship?
Like,
you asking me, was I at any of his parties?
Yeah.
in so many words.
Again, you watched the trial?
I think he's an innocent man.
Okay, I'm saying, did you though? Did you watch the trial?
I saw the highlights.
Okay.
I didn't sit there and watch the whole thing.
Again, to answer, I've been to his, not his private parties. Puffy threw the best parties.
Sure.
So if anyone acts like he didn't, they're fucking out of their mind. And what was the best party? It was a party. See, this is what we don't have today. Is there any clubs out here today that's like a party vibe where people are dancing and talking? And
dancing?
There's no clubs at all.
They don't.
Everything
They
is
don't
just
dance
sit up
in
and
LA
watch.
like that.
No, well, New York, that's the era we came from.
Mm-hmm.
The era we came from was Cheetah Club and shit like that. You go to the bar, you don't have to get a table. You sit at the bar, you see the bench, you go whoop-de-whoop, go dance. It was real interaction like that. I don't think it exists anymore. So Puffy threw the best parties that was like that ever, period. Now, these other parties, I was never there because they probably know not to talk to me like that. if they existed, because even when I say that, I assumed I was going to hear that in the trial. Did you hear anything like that?
Yeah, no, it was just.
I heard Cassie calling this big dick nigga to come fucking knock her down. That's what I heard. And she loved it. And yeah, I heard Puffy's there or whatever, but I heard her saying she's paying him.
Right.
Like, it's crazy. If you go, I did interviews about this early and was saying free Puffy, man. And the reason I did it is because this is a billionaire. He's a black billionaire, let's say. Fucking hundreds of millions of dollars if he's not, right? And look how they're treating him.
Crazy.
He was supposed to be home. He's in jail now for how long? Almost a year, almost. Like,
They
it's
just
8
denied
months,
his
9
bail
months.
again like two weeks ago.
But do you
like
understand? Like, so when I
For
see that,
prostitution charges.
so
Crazy.
when I see that,
And using the excuse of what he was acquitted on.
yes. And when you say
Crazy.
prostitution, it's not female, it's male. It's a he bitch.
No,
You ever see Deuce
yeah.
Bigelow? It's a he bitch. It's a male prostitute. And I said, dude, was he fucking like some fat bitches that I don't know? I'm like, he's fucking a beautiful girl. Cassie's a beautiful girl.
Right.
You think he had a bad time, or was like he should have paid some of the money back to the bitch?
Right.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with this world? Like, I don't get it. In the history of criminal like cases, this is the first.
For sure.
It's the first. And then for him to be held without bail, that he's a flight risk, he's putting up $50 million, plane, passports, is something wrong.
I think if he was a flight risk, he would have been out of here for that 2 months that he was like sitting in those parties.
When he knew it was coming.
Like fucking,
Right.
yeah.
This is all I'm saying. When you talk about it, I thought I was going to hear something with child pornography or something, or some women or something. Nothing.
Yeah, I know.
All I heard was Cassie say, "I'm with the freak off." Yeah. Oh, I like him. She's saying it like she fucks with him. The nigga that's twisting her up. Like, come on, man. What do you want? I don't know. What the fuck? They wanted to hear some freaky shit. That's what they sound feels like. It's like, I don't get it. But I feel bad because what chances do you have if that's how they treated him? That's why I'm so mad. Like, man, we don't got a fucking chance in hell. If they want to fuck us, they gonna fuck us. This nigga got all the resources, all the money, and didn't do anything except for fucking pay for a male prostitute to fuck his bitch that wanted it. She wanted it. It would be different if he said, "No, I'm tying you up, and this nigga's gonna get medieval with your ass." No, that wasn't the case. So where are we? I don't get it. My first thing was free him because he should not be doing this bid right now.
Right.
And yes, he's convicted of those crimes. Those should be domestic violence crimes. It's not in the federal court. And he should have been fighting it from home with his family.
When it first came out, we talked about how it was that liquor company. As soon as he started fucking with the liquor company.
Listen to me, there's no doubt they're probably behind all of this shit. But it's obviously, to me, like, there's a power that be that is bigger than, we talked about it, than hip-hop, that is behind this. Diageo's bigger than hip-hop. Just think, hip-hop is a few $billion. It's not nothing. Think about, like, Universal. Nigga, go buy it for a few billion. You could go own it. It's not crazy what I'm saying compared to these liquor companies like a Diageo. So it's over. That's the reason I thought they held him, because maybe there's something we don't know that they're not saying. Man, the whole shit is over. He didn't fucking. It's sad. I went through a federal trial, so I understand the pressure you're talking about. It's like,
you guys beat him.
yeah.
Just talk about your experience through that if you want.
Yeah, my experience with that is, again, I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
How was that getting? How did it happen?
I'm a different individual. Since I was 15, I had my intestines ruptured at 15. So since 15, I was in a coma for 10 days when I came out of that shit, and they said they brought me back twice. So when I wake up, they're telling me, "Am I Jewish?" Like, what are you talking about? Like, because they said I had Crohn's disease. I said Crohn's disease wouldn't make my intestines ruptured, but think of 40 plus years ago. The technology is different, science is different, medicine is different. So these doctors didn't know. Proof of that is the way they connected my intestines back. Your intestines is like an S, and one part of it they made like a L. My real last name's Lorenzo, so was he trying to spell my name? 30 years later, that shit ruptured again. I had to get major surgery again at 45. But all that time, I studied myself. I knew why I got sick. It's stress. And for everyone out there, stress will kill you. It was stress. And my stress was because I was in the street. But my real stress was my mother. I didn't want to tell her I wasn't going to school and I'm doing all this crazy shit in the street. That's why I got sick. So I had to change. So I'm a very straight shooter. That's why I say, if you ask me stuff, I'm going to answer, because I don't want the stress. And I deal with people, if we have a problem, I'm going to deal with you because I don't want the stress. Once I fight, it's over. Like, the stress is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me. It's easy to deal with and handle. So I've been doing that since 15, and I haven't been lying to anybody in the streets at all about anything. Like, fuck out of here. There's no need to now. So, and I just live that way. And I'm a very honest and straight shooter, good or bad. So when you ask me questions, I give you real answers. So when you talk about the feds, I went out every day. My brother's like, "What are you doing?" He stayed in. He could do it. I couldn't stay in. I would still go out, and I would be, everyone in New York at that time, again, if I had a camera just filming it, everyone looked at me like a Martian, because I'm in the front page of every newspaper, New York Times, the Daily News, the Post, and they portrayed us as monsters, the worst of the worst. Like, I got all the clippings. I could prove everything I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. And the feds was following me everywhere I went. The hip hop police was following me everywhere I went. And I still went out because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't get high, I don't do drugs, I don't do none of that shit. Never did, never will. End of the day, I would go out. That was my release to deal with the stress of going to trial. I ate bread and water the whole trial.
Damn.
Yeah.
You had to watch out for.
I did it as like a mock in jail. If
How
you
long was the
understand, because
trial?
they say you go to jail, it's bread and water, and that's it. It was a month and a half, almost 2 months, a little less than 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, a little less than 2 months.
You have to watch out for Supreme and his crew too.
When you say watch out, you thought he was coming at me?
No, I mean, like, they're taking you to trial, and then some people is like,
Preem?
why take the chance?
Well, the trial is really about Preem. It was really because we was a friend of Kenneth Supreme McGriff, who I didn't know in the 80s when he was the kingpin. He was a kingpin. No question about it. Supreme Team is real. We're making a movie on it. Supreme Team. Shout out Prince, who's home. Unreal. Thank God. Preem is coming home too. He's going to get home. He's going to get a date. But Supreme, they labeled him. They is the government, United States of America, the feds, whatever you want to call them. They labeled him as like one of the most dangerous men in the game. And all of his cohorts either was dead or in jail. They was like, "You're not going to see a free day, brother. We're locking you up." So whether they had a real case or not, it didn't matter. They put it together. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, he's locked up for things he didn't do. And that's crazy. That's why he's going to end up getting home. But he's really locked up for things he didn't do. And again, he didn't have money like he did in the 80s. And he didn't have the same team. He wasn't hustling. He made a movie. He made a movie called Crime Partners. Do you guys know this movie? Made a movie called Crime Partners. This is when movies went straight to DVD. Straight to DVD. He sold and made over $4.5 million first week with Crime Partners. Now, why did he do that? How did that happen? Everyone fucks with Preem, not just Murder Inc. See, this is where the feds had it fucked up, and this is why it was crazy. Jay-Z gave him a song. Snoop Dogg gave him a song. Ice-T gave him a song. Ja Rule gave him a song. Ashanti gave him a song. So that's love. So why would he not be able to get a deal for a soundtrack back then with all those names and songs? He went and got $1 million deal. As soon as the movie came out and he got $1 million sent to his, he got the first half, $500,000 sent to his account. Everything happened with the feds. Coincidence? I don't think so. You understand? This is calculated shit. They didn't want him free, and then they saying we're the ones giving him this business, so we're coming. We all had contracts. Everything done legally. Any money I gave him was contractually written up for the equity of the movie. The movie does $4.5 million, and then the feds come right in and confiscate the movie and say, if you come after the movie, we're gonna get you. So who's gonna fight the gorilla? No one. We said, fuck it. But they didn't want him legitimate. That makes him a legitimate millionaire in the United States, and they say, no fucking way. See, it's really fucked up the way they move, but it's real. It's real. If you're not from here and you don't understand it, watch some movies, you'll see. Watch look what they did to Martin Luther King. Like, just look at how they treated people early on in the air. Now, he had a business of drug dealing. I'm not knocking it. I didn't know him. I knew of him. I'm from Hollis. He's from Southside. You know what I did my whole adolescent years? I fought niggas from Southside. That's what I did. So anyone Southside, I told Preem before, we was trying to get your ass before, nigga. Like, but you always had more dudes than we did. He outgunned us. So I was like, let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's a fact. I told him that when we became cool. That's Hollis and Southside. We're like the Hatfields and the McCoys, right? That's mortal enemies, right? Yeah. That's it. It is what it is. But that's what it was for me growing up. So when people ask me, all my friends, when we seen they got cool with Preem, how are you friends with him? He's a good dude. Our relationship was built just regular. First day he met my brother, he asked him, could you make a movie? He's not talking about nothing else. He didn't have money to give us because they made it like he funded Murder Inc. No, I funded Murder Inc. Then Universal funded Murder Inc. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's really, and they know everything. They know, the government knows everything. They know. They don't care. They're gonna lie and do whatever they got to do to win. So for you to beat the government, you're in the 2%. I'm in the 2%. You know what I'm saying?
Before we get out of here, can you give us your best Irv Gotti story? Or your brother?
There's countless, but I'm gonna use the producer story I love the most. This is my favorite producer story. I got a few, but this one is...
You can share as many as you like.
I'm going to give you two, because one is going to be Ashanti, one is going to be Ja Rule.
Got you.